Welcome to another Timely Tuesday. This time we're going to talk about Cap using guns. Now, I remember when this came out and being kind of shocked by that cover. It's a pretty cool Mike Zeck cover. I guess 87, maybe 1986 or so. Could be 85. Look at that. Really nice artwork. But I always thought of Cap as someone who doesn't use guns, so it was pretty shocking when I saw this. It turns out I think he was like drugged, or maybe this is a dream or something, or I don't know. Maybe that's like an imitator. I don't remember what that. I think it was the Scourge storyline. I don't remember. I got these. I got a small run of Caps when I was growing up because for whatever reason I picked Rom as a comic I wanted to get for a subscription. I got Rom and also G.I. Joe, and I still don't know why I picked Rom. But halfway through, Rom got canceled, and I think this is my dad was like in charge of the subscriptions, and I think he must have picked this one, Cap. So we got a bunch of Caps, and this was one of them. Anyway, where the heck was I? That was weird tangent, I guess, but anyway, back to the story here, which is, did Cap use guns in World War II? And if you were like me, you were probably like, no. And you might have seen this terrible 1944 serial. Yeah. This is not the Cap that we know. And he did use a gun. No shield. He was a district attorney. He didn't fight Nazis. He fought some homeland mobsters or something. I watched a few. It actually had some decent fighting. It was, especially if you compare it to some of the other serials of the time, it was actually when they smack each other around, it really felt like, I don't know, you could see the impact. That was the only good thing about it. But thankfully, in the 40s, if they showed Cap with guns, they were a lot better ones. So I'll show those now. Here we go. Starting with my least favorite, okay? So far you haven't seen much good, but I'm telling you, there's some good ones. So there's only 8, and they're all Alex Schomburg's and covers, and it's a nice, little run to put together. They're all, sought after, but as is most Captain America war covers, and they're all war covers, but they're all sought after, so they're gonna be pricey. I'd say if you could find one for $500, go for it if it's nice. I'd happily, that's a good deal, I think, for any of these. But it's a neat little set because, it's fun. You kind of have to find these little mini runs or mini sets or mini little genres when you're collecting Golden Age, unless you're, crazy rich. And it's fun to, see them all together and hunt for them and get a sense of accomplishment, without feeling overwhelmed, So there's only 8. This is my least favorite. This one let's see, this was October 44. It was the 7th one that he drew with Cap with a gun. It was the 7th Cap gun cover that he did draw. I don't know how many Caps he's drawn at this point, but he's drawn a lot. And I don't know what kind of gun that is supposed to be. That clip, I mean, what? I don't know. I didn't... Something about that shield, it's just the pose is just... Looks really awkward the way he's stepping over that wall, or I don't know. It's just not... It's not a really good angle. I'm just not a big fan of this one. It's a nice copy though, 9.4. Oof. All right, so moving up. This one's a lot better, right? I really like these tanks. This is like really nice classic Schomburg with the little planes in there. Oh, great detail. Bucky's got a flame torch. Yep. Motorcycle. That's another little run you can do. This is pretty neat. I'll probably do that at some point, which is the Schomburg timely motorcycle covers. Not a big fan of Cap's face, to say. That's probably why it's so low on my list. That came out June 44. This one's pretty cool, okay? I think those two, with the exceptions, usually I really like his covers. This one's really neat. Can be a really tough book to find. As can that first All Select. You don't really see that for sale at all, ever. This can be tough. They come around though. You'll find it if you're patient. Really neat. Torpedo plant. Not sure what kind of gun that is. Alright, then the next one. Much better. I like that pose, it's pretty cool. Imperial Dry Dock. This one, he's just like point blank shooting this guy. It's crazy. This is a great Schomburg cover. Look at how much stuff is going on in here. You got these really cool like bondage going on over here. You got this brutal like he always likes to do the moment right before something's gonna happen, and that's he is just gonna lay right into Bucky's head with that spike club for sure. But Cap manages to, I guess he busts through that door. I love this guy chucking a knife. There's just some random bats. Why not put some a noose in there? Trapdoor with this guy. Bones, yep. Some hot okay, so they were gonna brand them, I guess. Man, rough. Pretty rough. But yeah, he's really he's got like some kind of Tommy gun or something, shooting him point blank. It's pretty intense here. The poses could be better, huh? But overall, like per square inch, there's a lot of great stuff going on. Cool colors. Good book. 9.2. Oof, that's gonna be nice. All right, this one's really great. Look at that big statue, I guess, back there. Cap is just kind of losing it in this one, just spraying just I've had it. It's so out of character, isn't it? I can't tell if he's hitting these guys or not. They always like seem to. He draws the Japanese with their mouths open all the time. I'm not crazy about the Tommy gun look, but that's pretty awesome. I love the knife hitting his shield there. These puffs of smoke are pretty cool. Bucky's saving the girl. That's pretty good. It's wild how he has all this everything next to each other. I mean, it just works, but on some levels it's like ridiculous. I mean, it almost looks like she's kneeling on his head, you know? And the perspectives are all crazy, but man, Schomburg was a master. Not sure what that green thing is back there. All right, yeah, this is we're getting up there. Only one more after this. This was, yeah, pretty crazy gun here. I don't know, I guess it's a heavy machine gun. Amazing cover, amazing. Look at that bridge, how it's just like warping around. It's amazing. I want to get a I sold my copy of this. I'm definitely planning on replacing it someday. Can be a tough book to find. It's another one like you'll be looking for it for like a year or two, maybe two, to find like one that's in your price range, or like has a defect you could deal with, and then it'll disappear, and then maybe all of a sudden 3 of them will show up or something. Great cover. And you know me, I love the ones without sidekicks. And yeah, so you remember when I said the run wasn't too expensive? Yeah. Well, so say maybe 1,000. Yeah. These two would probably be the highest. I mean, absolutely, the All Select would be the number one, would be the most expensive. You're gonna at least pay 1,000. I mean, you're probably at least gonna pay 2,000 at least to enter to get any copy of this. That's my favorite one. The gun kind of looks normal. Great strap. Way through that. Shooting Nazis. Cool pose. No sidekicks. Black cover. Oh, so much good stuff. Many consider this the number one greatest Schomburg timely cover. It's definitely in the top 5 Schomburgs, I'd say, for timelies. Anyway, that's it. Hope, sorry it's short. These videos are tough. Come up with something new. Actually, yeah, it's easy for me to come up with a topic, but just finding everything and finding the time and getting it all out there it's not easy. I mean, you guys who've been doing this for years and doing great jobs with that should be proud of yourselves.